It's that time again, monthly market update. I'm Jessica Bruce with the Bruce & Kelly Real Estate Team. Today, we've got Nick and Tami Sutterer joining us, getting the insider tips on mortgage headquarters, mortgages, lending, everything that's happening with that. We've got first half of the year stats in. We're going to be discussing that as well. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but we've got an incredible waterfront home located in the heart of Osage Beach. And you get a sneak peek behind the scenes tour of it. All that and more, so let's get to it. All right, first half of the year is in the books. We are in June, almost July. Golly, where does the time go? If only they could slow summer down, that would be really quite amazing in my opinion. Well, let's get into a little bit of the numbers and what we've seen the first part of this year. You know, we're coming off of an election year and we've seen what we've expected. You know, some sales numbers are down, some are up, some sales prices down and up. So a little bit of everything across the board. So overall volume as a whole, meaning the overall volume of sales sold here at the lake is down. It's down a little bit from last year. Anywhere from 10 to 15% per month, which is a significant amount. However, in some categories, it's up or it's riding just about the same. Lakefront homes, for instance, is really not down in volume at all. It stayed steady with same time last year and same time meeting the first 5 months of the year. In luxury, now there's an interesting stat. Luxury is actually up, and luxury is up significantly. I believe it's over up 20% in volume, again, meaning the amount of volume sold total, not number of units or anything like that, but up 20% in volume in homes sold over $1 million here at Lake of the Ozarks. Condos, let's talk condos for a minute. You know, I've seen a lot of things, I've heard a lot of things, a lot of hype around condos that they're just, condo market is dead. That's not true. While it has slowed a little bit, it's not, you know, dropped off the face of the earth. May is really the only month that we saw kind of a more significant drop or dip in condo sales. The average sale price is down a little bit. It's not down, you know, it didn't go from 400,000 average sale price to 100 by any means. It's only down about $10,000 per average sale price from what it was last year. So that's not a significant amount. Again, a lot of factors affecting that. Interest rates, insurance is, you know, hitting the nation or the country nationwide in a lot of areas. Things that you need to remember when you buy a condo. It's about location. So condo location is just the same as anywhere else. It's the same as your house location, whether you're off water or your waterfront home. Location matters. When you buy a condo, you want to look for, you know, an incredible unit in the complex that's a walk-in, or it's a walk-in end unit, or a top floor. If it's the lower level, you know, the ground unit walkout, maybe it's right in front where there are no docks in front of it, so you have these incredible views. Things like that matter in condo resale. And again, a condo is no different than a home, whether it's waterfront or off water. The location of it matters. So you need to have patience when you buy a condo. You need to have patience when you purchase a home, whether it's waterfront or off water. You know, run things through with your agent at the time. What are their comps? Am I overpaying? You know, what are the costs associated? Things to really look for in condos as well are pay attention to your surroundings when you're there. Look at how they're upkeeping the condo as a whole. You know, how do the docks look? How do the grounds look? How do the railings look? Look at the budget of the condo. Do they have a healthy reserve? And are they doing things? You have the option to review HOA meeting minutes before you close on a condo. Review those. See what the condo's been doing the last couple of years and what projects they've been working on. If they're constantly working on projects and stuff at the condo, that's what you want to see. That means they're maintaining it really well. That means you're not going to get hit with this crazy, you know, $10,000 assessment 5 years down the road. So that's what you want to look for. There's a lot more to it than just, you know, buying a square box and let's just giddy up. And up next, we've got Nick and Tami Sutterer joining me, and we're going to talk a little bit about rates and what they're seeing. Always excited to see what's happening on the lending side of things. And we're back with the one and only Nick and Tami Sutterer, Mortgage Headquarters. Fastest closings in town. Oh, you guys have got it. Okay, so I see you two are still sitting together after our newlywed game. So everybody survived.
Yeah. Next subject, let's go. Yeah, we won't go there. Come on.
Couple nights on the couch, she's okay.
Oh, okay, good.
No,
Okay,
I'm just
good.
kidding.
But in all seriousness, that was hysterical. That was the funnest episodes I think I've. That one or the racetrack. Those are top two.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. So we're heading into about halfway done through the 2025 year. How's it going for you guys? What are you seeing on your front?
It's been crazy busy.
Good.
Definitely. People are out buying.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing.
That's what we're seeing too. You know, I talked a little bit earlier about it. Volume is really not down too much. I think in 2024 this time, around 185 million sold. This year we're over 180. So I mean, volume is not down by a whole lot. Number of units are. Anything to look out for our buyers? Any tips or tricks as we kind of enter the second half of the year?
Just rates are slowly coming down.
Okay.
And getting ready for a September rate cut. You'll hear on
Okay.
TV.
And I can't remember, we talked about it earlier this year. What do you expect them to be by end of the year? This is a question. We expect them to maybe be, and is it time yet to refi, or would you wait?
I mean, if you're refining, you want to look at no closing costs because
Okay.
you know, you can never wait to the bottom. So the first go around, you want to try to have lender pay the cost, do
Okay.
no closing cost, and because you're going to refi normally 2 to 3 times in a cycle,
Okay.
you can't time the bottom. You
Yeah.
know, if you wait, you're just losing money.
Any good loan programs out there? Actually, what I want to ask you about in particular, do you guys do I'm going to get the acronym. I'm going to get the letters wrong. It's
Buy down?
DSCR.
Yes, right. So what does it mean?
It's a commercial loan. Basically, it's debt servicing ratio. Basically, you don't no income.
Yeah.
It's a no income, no asset loan. The property is what we qualify you on. So if the short answer, if appraiser says that it can get $2,000 a month, as long as your payments $2,000 or under, it's approved.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's truly for investment properties.
Okay.
Investment only.
Well, that's what a lot of people are down here. So, so it's a DSCR loan, and can it be on your second, third, fourth? Doesn't matter.
Nope. How many properties?
Oh, there's unlimited. You can have
Unlimited?
100 of them. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a commercial loan. It has nothing to do with the government, Fannie, Freddie, anything. It's a strictly commercial loan that is offered with a 30-year fixed mortgage.
Okay. Condos. How are you guys? What are you seeing in condos? What we're seeing on our end, I talked a little bit about it earlier. Volume's down a little bit. Average sale price is down a little bit, but it's not really that much.
Yeah, we still got people buying condos like crazy. It's honestly, it's a little bit. It's a bigger challenge on lending. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
They put 25% down. That's
much. Yeah, you
It's
can
a
get it.
much easier process.
Okay.
But not everybody has a 25% to put
Yeah.
down.
I mean,
Yeah,
their
that's true.
Fannie and Freddie are picking and choosing.
So you have access to other loan options
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them
yeah,
besides
yeah.
Fannie and Freddie
Yeah,
on a
it-
condo. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
condos are. It's audience out there definitely want to get with us, or experienced agents, because it's there's some condos that are experiencing, or what do you want to call it, insurance concerns. The older condos are.
You definitely want to use somebody that knows the area, though.
You really
Because
do.
we know the condos, we know the complexes, we know where they're at, we know the issues that could be going on that could cause it not to be lendable.
Well, yeah, you from your standpoint, and then me from mine as an agent, things to look for. When we walk through a condo, again, I talked about it earlier, I want to see how it's maintained. How are they maintaining the roads and the decking and the paint and the docks and all the things. And if it looks pretty and maintained, they're an active association. You shouldn't get hit with these crazy special assessments.
Right, and the key there is, experienced agents like yourself will ask for, 3 years of the minutes.
Correct.
That's pretty much,
Tells you everything you
yeah,
need
it
to know.
tells you about people whining because the horse flies circling. It's funny, but you can get into deep when they talk about some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, the deck is falling apart.
Yeah. Well, thanks for kind of some update on rates and what they're doing and all those things. And for some of our viewers out there, what do you do? What is this process like? Because I know sometimes it's like, oh, it seems so scary. I have to call the lender. It's really not. They're really cool. But so walk us through. What's it look like?
It's not that scary. Basically, you just want to give us a call. We'd like to be able to pull your credit report, see where you're at credit score wise. We're going to analyze what your income is, what type of money you have, as far as assets, down payment, is it first home, second home, investment property. We want to make sure that we're putting you in the correct loan program. What do you see as far as what your future has in store?
So what's the difference between you and, we're online all the time, right? And there's always the pop-ups. And once you're looking at a house, there's gonna be a lot of pop-ups for Rocket Mortgage and 2%. What's the difference between them being able to sit at home on their computer and just click, click, click versus calling you?
I mean, do you want to have a drive-through mortgage where you can go through and just pick out what you want like you do at McDonald's? Or do you want somebody that has service, like you're getting a filet mignon? You get the top-notch service with us. We analyze everything. We're going to give you the best service possible. Yeah. We know the area very, very well. We're going to make sure that you're going to get the right.
I mean, it's your biggest investment in your life is a home, especially a second home. Yeah. I mean, so sitting down with a professional is what you want to do.
Well, and here's my 2 cents to add to it as well. We've dealt with it on our end. It is the same every single time. It's some internet guy up in New York or Arizona or wherever, and they're on a different time zone, and they're not here. They do not understand the area, the zip code, the county, nothing. And it always gives the buyer a lot more headache. There's more paperwork involved. There are more mindless boxes to check and rules and regulations. So it might seem easy to just click, 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 right, and go through the drive-through. But when you get down to it and you're doing the loan, it's a nightmare, and half the time they do not close. But again, that's just my 2 cents on the internet lenders of the world, and it happens every single time. So,
well, the best thing to do is just to give us a call. We'll make sure that the whole transaction goes smooth and take you from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Get to know you, you're gonna get to know us. We're there with you at the closing. We're gonna handle that part as well.
Well, and always, thank you guys so much for joining us. If any of the viewers wanna get a hold of you or in touch, how would they do so?
You can call us at 573-302-9990.
Yep. All right. Well, and I won't keep you too much longer because it's a lovely day out on the lake. We're in summer, so maybe take off a little work, go boating. If you see him out there, give him a little wave. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us. And up next, we're going to tour this gorgeous home that we're sitting in. Can't wait to show it to you. All right, let's step inside. 5482 Stone Ledge Circle. This incredible home sits on the 20-mile marker here at Lake of the Ozarks, and the 20-mile marker doesn't get much better than that. You see boats, you see sunsets, you see sunrises, you see it all. This home will feature a gorgeous walk-in kitchen just off of the living room, and as you head down the hall, you have your own private master bedroom suite. The bedroom suite has an incredible walk-in shower, soaking tub, and walk-in closet. As we head downstairs, we've got another 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and a second entertaining room. Little mini wet bar for hanging out with guests, and you are steps away from your dock. Now let's get into this dock. This dock is a huge concrete cruiser dock, again, craftfully located just inside of a cove with gorgeous main channel views. The slip sizes are a rare find. An 18 by 46 is the largest, a 12 by 30, and an additional 12 by 12. If you're looking for lakefront, entertaining, living, the lifestyle, this home is it. It's incredible. Upstairs, you have a screened-in patio, just steps off the kitchen living room, and as you head downstairs, it's open for those unobstructed, gorgeous main channel views. And as we know, steps to the dock are important. So as you walk out of that lower level living room onto the patio, you are literally steps away from your own private dock. I don't know about you, but it doesn't get much better than that. So give us a call and let's get you inside this home today and start living that lake lifestyle. And that's going to wrap us up for this month's edition of the Monthly Market Update. Thanks so much for joining me. As always, I'm Jessica Bruce with the Bruce & Kelly Real Estate Team here at RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. If you're in the market to buy or sell, give myself or one of our team members a call. Big shout out to Nick and Tami Sutterer, Mortgage Headquarters. Fastest closings in town. Couldn't do it without them. And from all of us here at the Bruce & Kelly Real Estate Team, that is going to wrap us up, and I will see you next time on the Monthly Market Update.